If you guys want cheap and reliable coins, head on over to u7buy.com and use a discount code KingMo for 5% off your order at checkout. Link in the description. Peace. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy KingMo. Welcome back to another video. And before I get into anything, guys, I just want to give a huge thank you to everyone who's been supporting me on the channel recently. We're so close to 2,000 subscribers, and I can't lie, the journey right now has just been, honestly guys, the growth that I've had in the last couple weeks, even month, I mean, it's just been crazy to me. So I just want to give a huge thank you to everyone who's been supporting me from day one. Even if you guys are new as well, I appreciate all of the love. I appreciate all of you guys joining the community, helping me out, and obviously I help you out in return with all of these FIFA videos. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the content. Obviously I am trying to bring out some content at the moment because now I have a couple days free because of the bank holiday in the UK. But if you guys are new to the channel, then please do leave a subscribe. It is free and you can always unsubscribe in the future. Like I said, we're so close to 2,000 subscribers and I would really appreciate if we can hit. I'm obviously going to be going for a higher, subscriber count, but in general right now 2,000 subscribers are on the way, guys, so just help me hit that. If you guys are new to as well, just drop a little like to the video. Helps the video go out to other people for the recommended, so more and more people can watch the video. And nonetheless, we're going to go straight into this video. So this video is going to be about the best players in each position in FIFA 22 so far. I've done a couple of these videos already this year, but obviously the meta changes every single, I'd say, couple weeks, maybe month or so. So the last one I've done on this was before Team of the Season. Obviously there's been a lot of good cards that have come out since Team of the Season has started, so I would like to bring out this video now just to show you guys the best players in each position, in my opinion. Obviously I've played against these guys in Elite Division, and I've also obviously used a lot of these guys as well. So yeah, so I'm gonna go straight into it. If you guys are new as well, drop a little like, help me out. So best defenders, including goalkeepers in the game. For me, the best goalkeeper in the game is Courtois, Team of the Season. I don't really find anyone else as reliable as him, apart from Donnarumma, Team of the Year as well, who is also in this list. In my opinion, in my experience, I mean, I've used Neuer, I've used Alisson, I've used obviously Donnarumma and Courtois. I mean, these players are good, but I think Courtois and Donnarumma are the best for me, in my opinion. Obviously, keepers are keepers. So if you guys have a keeper that's good and you enjoy and you don't want to get rid of, then obviously that's all up to you. But from my experience, Courtois and Donnarumma have been the best. New Mensch, a very good player. I've used him for quite a bit of games now, 15 games since the league and rewards, and he's been very solid for me, I'm not gonna lie. Marquinhos is one of the best centre backs I've used in this game. Him and Militao, they're just been very solid. They're very small and agile, so they are able to just turn really quickly. So if you guys are playing against a quick striker, which every striker in the game pretty much is quick, you'll be able to just catch up to them, turn. If they try and do a skill pass, you can easily just read them. So I really enjoy this duo at the back, I'm not gonna lie. Trent's a good player. He's a bit weird because sometimes he might be out of position a little bit sometimes, but I think overall in terms of right back, like quality right back in the game, I think he's definitely up there. Obviously guys, this list is not going to include icons. If you guys want to see another icon or another list like this but with icons, then obviously let me know. But yeah, so Dani Alves as well, one of the best right backs in the game. He might be a little bit outdated now because his defending and physicals aren't as good as other players. But honestly, Dani Alves is a very good player, solid player. Donnarumma, already spoke about him, one of the best keepers in the game. Cordoba, now he's not as popular anymore. I mean, obviously when the Serie A Team of the Season comes out, because guys, I am filming this video before the Team of the Season for Serie A. But when the Serie A Team of the Season does come out, I can imagine this guy is probably going to rise up again. But yeah, there's not a lot of popularity around this Cordoba anymore. When he first came out, he was very popular, but right now he's not very popular. But I reckon he'll come back, especially when the Team of the Season comes back. Guardiola, this guy was an SBC and he is a very good SBC. I've used him on my friend's account and he was very solid, man. Very good, quick defender, kind of like Militao and Marquinhos. Very good player. And then we got Rudiger, who's still one of the best centre backs in the game. Even this version, people might think it's outdated, but I mean, honestly, he's still one of the best centre backs in this game. And also Klosterman. Now, a lot of pros actually use Klosterman, surprisingly enough. I know a lot of people might be thinking, why would they use Klosterman when they can use pretty much any player? But Klosterman has just those physical stats, the defending with the pace as well. I mean, it does make him a different breed, to be honest. Like, he is a very good centre back in this game. I don't really come up against him a lot in actual champs or rivals, but I know a lot of pros do use Klosterman and Guardiola centre-back duo. So obviously that is a consideration. If you guys do want to get Klosterman, then obviously you can try him out. Now we've got Da Costa here. Now this guy's an SBC as well, but guys, this guy is crazy. If you guys did his SBC, then you are living, because honestly, the way he just bullies people off the ball is a joke, man. This guy's huge as well. If you guys played FIFA 19, you would know about Da Costa. That's all I'm gonna say. And then we got Joe Gomez here, who, I mean, this is like the Varane if you didn't do Varane, if that makes sense. So remember, Varane came out in January and not a lot of people didn't because they thought he was overpriced or whatnot, but he ended up being the best centre back in the game for 5 months in a row. But this Joe Gomez, he's kind of like Varane. He came out overpriced, but people done him because they're like, oh, I didn't do Varane, let me do this one. But he is incredible. When I play against him, he just bullies me off the ball every single time. He's crazy. Then we got Ruben Dias, team of the year. Obviously he has a team of season as well, but do not use that team of season, guys. It is terrible. I've tried it myself. He's so bad. But the team of the year is very, very good, very solid. I don't know if he's as good as he was before because of the other centre backs that came out, but he is still amongst one of the best centre backs in the game. And then we've got Varane as well, who I've played nearly 800 games with, and I haven't even used him for about maybe 2-3 weeks now, because I have changed up my centre back duo, as you can see. But Varane is literally, I mean, this whole year he's been my favourite centre back, or the last 5 months he's been my favourite centre back in the game. I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with him. I think he's literally probably one of the best centre backs by far in this game. And then we've got Marcelo, who is an incredible left back. He's still like 1.5 million coins, which is understandable because, I mean, you can play this guy anywhere. You can even play him at cam if you want. You can play him left wing, you can play right wing, you can play him every single position apart from striker and centre back. He's a very good player. If you guys want to get him as well, 1.5 mil, very much worth it. Hakimi is very good as well. He's still one of the best right backs in this game. Obviously, team of the years are boosted to the max, so they can last during the year. So Hakimi is a very good player. Van Dijk as well. This Van Dijk is literally the definition of bully ball, man. This guy will absolutely throw everyone on the floor. He's a joke. He's a joke of a player. Cancelo. Honestly, this card is just unreal, man. You can play him anywhere. I use this team of the year a lot of times as well. He's a very good player, man. Put him left back. It's kind of similar to Marcelo. You can put him left back, left mid, right back. You can put him centre mid, DM, cam. You can put him anywhere. He's a very good player, man. Laporte, he was in the first team of the season, and he is still very good, man. He's a very good card because of the pace. I think the sprint speed does help him a lot, and he obviously is 96 strength with 94 defending. Very, very good player. And then last but not least, we've got Alphonso Davies, who can play in pretty much anywhere as well. He's got high low work rates, which might be a liability in defense, but he can play. You can put him center mid if you have him as a sub. You can put him as a center mid. Yeah, so he's a very good player as well. So on to the midfielders, guys. Now, honestly, guys, before the midfielders used to be one of the most popular and most dense positions in terms of quantity of players, but now it's like there's barely any players. There's more defenders that are OP compared to midfielders, because midfielders just end up getting outdated very, very quickly, which is unfortunate. But as you can see here, guys, we've got some crazy good cards here. We've got Pedri, team of the season, who is one of the best centre mids in the game. My friend has him a red pick. 5-star skills, 4-star weak for a high. Pretty much the perfect box-to-box centre mid, in my opinion. Then we've got Modric, who I've used on my friend's account as well. One of my other friends has him red pick, and I really did enjoy him, man. He's a very good player, man. That passing is very noticeable, you know. When you start passing with him and the dribbling as well, he plays like real life. He's a very good player. Bellingham, who's probably the most, like, in terms of just energy in the midfield, he is definitely, like, the most outrageous player. Like, the way he just runs, chases the ball, intercepts, chases players, tackles them, carries the ball forward. He's literally like one of the best at everything, just in terms of just a pure centre mid running up and down, up and down. He's a very good player. If you guys do have 2 million coins, then I really recommend go buy him. He did go down a lot because he was a very, very hefty amount, but he has gone down to 2 mil. So if you guys have 2 mil and you want to get a new centre mid, then trust me, Bellingham is your man. Paqueta, now this guy I bought for 1.2 mil. He's gone up to like 1.6. But this guy here, guys, crazy player. You know what it is? It's because of the body type, right? Because in game he's quite big, he's quite stocky. So when you have that pace with that shooting and dribbling, and then you have the 5-star skills with the high work rates, he just, honestly, it just makes him a little beast. He just runs up and down, bullies people, takes the ball. You can do skills with him, pass it, you can shoot with him, you can do everything with him. He's a literally a perfect box-to-box as well. I know I said that about Pedri, but this guy is definitely one of the most perfect players or perfect centre mids in the game. Fabinho, I got him in my current team right now. I've played about 40 games with him. I really like him. I feel like he's very similar to Vieira in a way. I know a lot of people are going to be like, what? No, Vieira is different. I know Vieira is a whole different player. He's taller. He's got much longer reach. But this Fabinho, the way he tackles and the way he intercepts reminds me of Vieira. Obviously, the dribbling stats is incredible as well. So I think this card is better than Vieira in-game, in my opinion. I've used Vieira before and I didn't really like him. I think he was just a bit too stiff in terms of going forward. And normally I like to go forward with both my centre mids. Not really rush up with a DM, of course, but just to be able to turn and pass, make a pass, or even dribble past around a couple players. I mean, Vieira's not able to do that for you, but this Fabinho can do that for you. And then we got Fred, who is one of my most... I used to enjoy this Fred a lot. Obviously, I had to get rid of him because of Fabinho came out. But, I mean, I used this guy for about 3 champs in a row. And he is incredible, man. He's unbelievable. The way he just dribbles on the ball, 98 agility. He's kind of like... He reminds me of Kante, but can pass, you know. Kante is just, like, not as good as this Fred, unfortunately. And speaking of Kante, I need to put him in this team because I don't have him in for some reason. But yeah, Kante, let's just talk about Kante for now. But Kante is very, very good, guys. One of the best centre mids in this game as well. Obviously, he's been boosted since Team of the Year, since January. Still got one of the best defensive stats in the game. Dribbling is very good. The passing has been boosted crazy amount. And even the finishing is actually good. Obviously, the downside is the 3-star. But, I mean, you're not going to do too many skills of a midfielder. So it doesn't really matter too much. Now, this De Bruyne, I've been lucky enough to pack this De Bruyne. In a red pick during my team of the season BPL Foot Champs rewards. And I mean, honestly, this guy, it's energy. This guy is up and down, non-stop running. He literally plays like real life, man. That's just the best way to describe De Bruyne in this game. He plays like real life. The way he runs about, takes the ball, carries it, shoots, you know, assists. Like the way he passes the ball is a joke, man. There's not a lot of players in the game that can rival De Bruyne's passing. I think his passing is incredible, man. Very good player. I know a lot of people are going to be looking at Kimmich and being like, what? Why is Kimmich here? He's not really that good. He is very good, guys. And I know a lot of people look at his pace, 81 sprint speed. But guys, realistically this year, in my opinion, I think acceleration is so much more important than sprint speed, especially if you're not a striker. If you're a striker and you have this kind of pace split, then that's a problem. But I think in terms of midfield, the short amount of distance that midfielders run, you know, to try and receive the ball, I think this is literally the perfect pace split, to be honest. I think this Kimmich is unreal. I've used him in a draft. I've seen my friend use him as well because he's got him untradeable and he's just unreal. In Nkunku, this guy is... Oh my god, I don't even know where to start with this Nkunku, man. I've played this guy a couple times in champs. I've used him as well in draft. And this guy just does not stop. He just chases you everywhere. You think you're alone and this guy just chases you everywhere, man. This guy would not leave you alone in the game. He's a crazy player. Firmino, I think he's behind the curve a little bit. I think he's becoming... I think every single day that comes by, you know, I think he's slowly getting more and more outdated. But... still very good player nonetheless. I think he's definitely worth the coins. I don't know how much he is, but I think he's now probably less than 500k. So I think he's worth the coins, in my opinion. I think he's a very good box-to-box, and obviously he's got the 5-star, which everyone desires in this game. And then we got Chouameni, who just came out literally last week, and he is unreal. Very good stats, very good agility and balance boost. Obviously very good passing boost as well because his informs had very bad passing. And now here we have 2 SBCs that were very, very good. Dele Alli and Verratti. This Verratti as well, he's kind of like Kimmich in terms of just being so small, being able to just intercept every single pass. You know, he's a very good player in this game. I used his rule breakers back in the day and he was incredible, and I can only imagine this one's probably even way better. Dele Alli as well. This guy is like the cheap hullet in this game. I'm not gonna lie, he's literally like a cheap hullet. He's very good in this game. I know a lot of pros do use Dele Alli as well. Guendouzi, his wild card was very good for a long period of time, and now he's got that team of the season to help boost him to become even better. Same as Fofana. Fofana had the headliners which was dominating FIFA for a bit, and also his player of the month as well. And now he's got himself a team of the season, who's very good as well. Whenever I use him, or whenever I see my friends use him, he's just incredible. Gravenberch, I used him. I really loved Gravenberch, man. I used him when he first came out, and he was incredible, man. Very good player. He's kind of like Kulip, but just like a slimmer version who's able to turn quicker. That's just the best way to describe him, in my opinion. I think he's one of the best centre mids in this game by far. And Kante we already spoke about. So on to the attackers we go. So here we are with the attackers. And now, as you can see, guys, we have literally the best players in the game. Now, this is definitely not a cheap category, so make sure you guys have a lot of coins for this type of, for this type of category. But on to the first one, we've got Neymar, 5-star, boosted shooting, very good player. I mean, we don't have to talk about Neymar too much, man. We already know what Neymar's about in this game. Then we got Ben Yedder, 4-star, 5-star with, I mean, just look at the stats. Just sit there and just look at the stats for a second, man. Incredible player, man. This guy is obviously a ratty player. Very good player, man. He's a very good player. João Felix, I used him. I done a little review on him. Found him very good, but just a bit, I don't know. There's a little bit of stiffness with him. I don't know what it is. And I know I'm not crazy because I know a lot of people also experience a little bit of stiffness with João Felix. But I'm still putting him up there as one of the best attackers in the game because, I mean, he's got the 5-star skills. He's got the dribbling. He's got the shooting, pace, passing. He's got everything you need in an attacker in this game. Dembele, I used him. I paid 5 million coins for this guy, and honestly, incredible card, man. This guy is so good in game. I just couldn't believe it when I was using him. Yeah, I was just like, wow, this guy is incredible. But then he went up in price, so I just sold him, took the money. But incredible card, guys, I'm telling you. Vinicius Jr., I used him in a FUT draft many times because of the draft frenzy, and I know a friend as well who packed him untradeable, and he loves him. So yeah, this Vinicius is crazy, man. Crazy good card. Very quick. One of the quickest cards in this game. I know a lot of people say, how is he one of the quickest when a lot of people have 99 pace? But I feel like there's a big difference of players and pace. For example, Vinicius Jr. 99 pace feels quicker than Mbappe, or feels quicker than Gelson Martin's 99 pace. I don't know why, but that's just how it feels in game. Mane, this guy is one of my favorite players in this whole game, man. I've used him about 3 times now, so I bought him 3 times already. I bought him when he was like 3.3 mil, sold him, bought him again when he was 3 mil, sold him, got him again now, 2.9 mil. And guys, never fails to disappoint. This guy is like Vinny, one of the quickest players I've used in this game. Him and Vinny in behind, bow, you're finished. You're literally finished. This guy has, I mean, his stats, I mean, guys, honestly, put him as a striker. Do not play him out wide. Put him as a striker with the 5-star skills, just the jamminess. Wow, you have yourself a serious striker. Rodrigo, now this is everyone who did this SBC, who believed in Real Madrid. I mean, here we are now, man. Hala Madrid, that's all I can say. I mean, this guy is incredible player. Villa, still my guy, man. This guy, he's my favorite player this year. Just in terms of overall, my favorite player in this year, man. I mean, you can see the stats for me. This is not even stat boosting, guys. This is not squad battles, none of that. This is all rivals and FUT champs. And he's doing this for me. This card is ahead of his time. I'm not going to lie. When he first came out, everyone was like, who is this guy? At 17 tokens, who is this guy? But I believed him. I was like, you know what? This guy looks incredible. He's got everything you need. He's got a high work rate, so he brings passion. He brings energy. He's got good pace, good shooting, good dribbling, good physical, 5-star. How can he be bad? You know, and then I go and use him. I mean, the rest is history, honestly. Now, this Guiri guy just came out. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but I'm going to call him Guiri anyway. He just came out, and I'm yet to try him. I want to try him, though, but, I mean, just judging off his stats, 5-star, 4-star, with that dribbling, with that shooting, with that pace, I mean, guys, this, you know, it's gone to the point where how can you even go wrong with a guy that looking like that, you know? Then we got Mbappe. We don't need to talk about Mbappe. This guy is obviously the fakest guy in the game. And Cristiano Ronaldo, team of the season. I mean, again, we'd have to talk about him. Just them two are just one of the jammiest. They're just the jammiest players in the game. Benzema. Now, if you guys know about the flashback Benzema, just know that this one is literally flashback Benzema on drugs. This guy is on something. He sniffed something before the game. You can't tackle him. This guy is so fake. When you see a man left stick dribbling next to you and he just barges you off the ball, then just know. Yeah, just know, because this guy's fake. Got finesse shot, outside foot shot, a trait as well. Like, he's a joke of a player. Gelson Martins, 3-star weak foot does kill him. I have used him as well. The 3-star weak foot does kill him, unfortunately, and the passing, the long pass, 70 long pass is not great. But as a winger, great energy, man. This guy brings energy, bro. This, you know, there's a lot of players who bring energy, but this guy here, running everywhere in the wing, up and down that wing, crazy amounts. He's a very good player, though. Messi, team of the year. I mean, this is obviously a no-brainer. Messi is Messi. Then we got Mahrez, 5-star, 4-star. Shame he didn't go all the way to the Champions League final to get the full upgrade, but I mean, still a very good card. You can't go wrong with this card. I've tried him twice now in my team. Very good card. Say Maximin. I mean, this guy, in terms of left stick dribbling, I mean, he's so small, 5'8", and he's got 88 strength with that dribbling. Like, you're not gonna tackle him. He's too much of a joke, to be honest. Di Natale, now he's lost a lot of hype. A lot of people don't really use him anymore, but I mean, just look at his stats. This guy is literally one of the best players in the game. Just look at, like, everything is above 90 apart from his physical. Like, he's tapped. He's a very good card. You can play him cam, wing, striker. He's a very good card, man. Very good card. And then last but not least, I mean, it is least. I'm not gonna lie. Zaha. Now, I think everyone used Zaha when he first came out. I think everyone used him, but yeah, Zaha's still a very good player. I would not recommend him as a striker. No chance. Do not use Zaha as a striker. You are going to regret it, because his shooting is fraudulent, but as a winger with the pace and the dribbling and the good enough passing, he's a very, very good winger, guys. But that brings me to the end of this video, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Like I said, leave a like on the video, and you know, share it with your friends. If you guys do have friends who play FIFA who are struggling to make a team, obviously try and recommend this video to them. We're on the road to 2,000 subscribers. Hopefully we can hit that pretty soon, and then we can go further and beyond, maybe 5k, 10k, 20k, 50k, 100k, you know, and beyond, man. But anyway, guys, I appreciate all of the support. I appreciate everyone showing love, and yeah, I'll see you guys for a stream tomorrow for Syria team of the season. And yeah, peace out, everyone. I appreciate all of the love. Peace.